Hey guys, it's Visify, and welcome to the fucking story, man. Today I'm gonna be smoking on a little Jimmy in my car. Of course, like usual, I feel like all these videos have been taking place in my car lately. Today's one of those stories that I was debating on even making. Because I was absolutely fucking tit in it, man. But I was 12 years old, and I realized, I told a story about me calling a Mexican dude the N-word when I was 11. So, and I'm almost 20 now. Just gotta say that, I've changed a lot. Obviously, I'm not a weird ass motherfucker anymore. I don't do terrible shit like this. But let's just get right into it, man. Today's the story of how I almost went to jail at 12 years old. So, today's story all takes place, like I said, when I was 12. I was in 7th grade. It was 2018. Okay. And this story time involves a girl that I went to school with. We're just gonna call her Maddie for the sake of the story. Now, Maddie and me shared this like manufacturing tech class. It was this class where we would like do shit on this program. We made mugs in it one time. It was super cool. Well, anyway, I don't know when this started or why my dumbass decided to start doing this shit, but I started saying really concerning and creepy shit to Maddie, like sexual shit that you shouldn't say to anybody unless you're dating them. Um, I don't even remember a lot of what I said, but I remember one thing in specific, and you'll hear about why later. Um, like I said, listen, I was 12, okay? I'm pushing 20 now. This shit gonna be 8 years ago, right? It's a long time. So, but for example, one of the things I said to her was, I want to put my tongue in your vagina. Why was I so freaky at 12, first of all? What the fuck, dude? Most 12-year-olds be on fucking Fortnite and shit and Roblox and like doing kid shit, not what the fuck, all right? But that's just one example I could think of. There's probably worse fucking shit even. Um and the thing is, every time I would say something to Maddie, she would like giggle and like cover her mouth with which like, not that this justifies my actions, okay? Nothing does. Okay, nothing about them was okay, but the fact that she would laugh and like giggle like that made me think that she was okay with it. Because if she would have just been like, "Ooh, what the fuck, stop," I would have stopped. Um, but I thought like, okay, maybe she's into me. She's laughing. She's not telling me to stop, right? Stupid as fuck. Um, because one day I'm just chilling in class, working on a project. I'm in that class, and the teacher he gets a phone call, and it's asking for me to come down to the office. So I go down there. And he's like, "So, I've heard," or I don't know how he started it, but he's like, he basically says, like, "I've heard you and Maddie, or you've been saying some questionable things to Maddie." in class. And I'll never fucking forget him being word like dead to my face as a 12-year-old kid. He was like, because this is the first time I'd heard any like people that are supposed to be at a professional setting, like not really supposed to say anything. This was the first time I ever heard like a teacher or a principal say something like this. He goes, "You said you wanted to stick your tongue in her vagina?" Like looking at me disgusted, and I just like stayed silent and like got red because I was like, "Oh God, this is so like I'm a piece of shit." And he talks to me, basically tells me not to talk to her anymore. And I'm like, all right. And I remember I got called down on a Friday, okay? And we had Monday off the next day. And obviously, the school called up my parents, told them what was going on. And I still remember sitting on that couch having to talk to them. And it was like the most awkward shit ever, bro. Like, I remember my mom saying, like, um, she was like, I mean, why are you saying those things to her? Do you like her? And I didn't even fucking know why I was saying that shit, bro. Like, I mean, I guess she is an attractive person. Like I said, that does not justify anything, obviously, but I wouldn't say I had a crush on this girl. I don't know. I guess maybe subconsciously I found her attractive. I think now she's attractive. Um Anyway, my parents talk to me. It's awkward as shit. I'm just sitting there like, oh my God, like I feel like a piece of shit, like a weirdo. Like I'm, because even at 12, I was like, okay, I'm a little bit like I should have known better by now. This is like 9-year old shit. So anyway, rest of the weekend, I chill. I didn't get grounded or anything. It was more of like a lesson of like you can't fucking like speak to women that way. Um, so I go back to school on Tuesday and I look at her and I give her like an evil stare, like, and I'm like, "You're evil." That's that's what I said to this girl. So sure as fuck, she went right back up to the principal's office, told him that I said that, and he was like, I got called back down. Oh shit, dude. The light just went off in there. I hope my mom doesn't know I'm in the car. Stop, that's scary. That made me forget where I was, low key. Oh yeah, I got called back down, and he's like, "You were told not to speak to her. Like, her dad wants to fucking press charges. How old are you? 12, 13?" I'm like, 12. He's like, unbelievable. A 12-year-old potentially going to prison. Not fucking prison. Like, I would have gone to juvie, but still. Um, and you know what's crazy, man, is after that, I was like, okay, I'm not speaking to this girl ever again. And the rest of my school career, okay, all from 7th grade all the way up till I graduated, and since from that point on, I haven't spoken a word to her since this incident. To this day, I still feel bad for putting that poor girl through that shit. That's like terrible. You can't just fucking tell women that you want to stick your tongue in their vagina. Obviously, that's the moral. fucking terrible, man. Terrible, terrible. But yeah, I'll never forget how scared I felt going back down to that office for the second time. I was like, oh my God. Like, no way she told on him that I said, or no way she told him that I said she's evil. I guess she didn't like that shit. She's like, I'm not fucking evil. Don't say that, bitch. But Maddie, if you somehow see this, because obviously you would know it's you, even though I'm sure she won't. And I sincerely apologize since I never got to say it. Because I was too fucking scared to speak to her the rest of my school career. I was like, yeah, I'm good. I can't. In high school, I don't know which grade I was in. I want to say maybe like sophomore, so like 3 years at this point. I was actually thinking about like going up to her and being like, but I was like, it's like way too far at this point. Like that would just be so random and like, but yeah, man. Don't fucking do that shit. It's weird. Don't tell someone you want to stick your tongue in their vagina unless they're your girlfriend. Okay. Um, and yeah, peace out, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.